Happy Wednesday already. Can't believe we're already midweek, but here we are. Welcome. Got Puppy behind me, looking nice and alert, ready to go. Also got, yeah, there we go, that way. Got the laundry basket behind me. Just fill it up with random supplies. I've got a whole shelf of books. We're in there right now, so it's nice and heavy. We'll be doing little exercises, taking things out of the basket, working on that core, working on the obliques. So grab those things, just fill it up as heavy as you feel you're capable of, and always feel free you can take out those objects if it gets a bit too heavy here. So grab that laundry basket, fill it up. We're gonna have a good time. Lots of strength training here. 45 minutes of fun. So, hope you're excited. I always love this workout. This was a really fun one last time we did it. So as we wander in, we'll just start warming up a little bit. So let everyone come in here. Whew. All right. Kind of work out all that glute and hip work from yesterday. Whew. I can feel that going side to side, definitely. So nice steady breaths. Whew. And if you haven't already, you start to get those arms in there. Just really shake it out. Oh, yeah. Feel those arms too from all those push-ups we did on Monday it was. So yeah, still feeling that one. Take it to little kickbacks here. Warm those legs, warm the shoulders a bit. In 4, 3, 2, 1. And this nice little kickback. Woo. Drive it back. Get those shoulders as well. So reach forward, squeeze those shoulder blades. Breathe. I always like to breathe a little more deeply in our warm-ups here. Really get that air flowing. Whew. There we go. All right, we're gonna take it to alternating knee drives in 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee, knee. And you can make it nice and light. You can just stay about here, or you can really drive it. Breathe. Get a little twist maybe, so you start warming up the spine, warm up those hips a bit more. And we're gonna take it to front kicks in 4, 3, 2, 1. Little kick. Start nice and low, maybe some nice loose arms. Or get a little higher, maybe add some punches, maybe punch to the top. Just kind of make it your own here, whatever you need. Whew, there we go. Again, nice steady breaths. That back of the leg stretched out. Need some extra breathing this morning. Still a bit sleepy. I think I need another pot of coffee. All right. We're gonna plant those feet. We're gonna take it just a straight punches here. In 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll punch and punch. Just nice and light. Loose shoulders, loose neck. Get a little twist in those feet. You can keep a nice loose fist here as well. And breathe. Nice and gentle. Still gentle. We started out gentle Monday. We're gonna keep that going. It's just that kind of week, man. But don't worry, we'll still get a nice, good workout here. We're gonna take it to hooks in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hook, hook. Just really roll it, really get those shoulders. You're gonna need them. A lot of hold in that basket today, so really take care of those shoulders. We're gonna take it to uppercuts in 4, 3, 2, 1. Right up the chin. You're gonna drive a little more on the hip. Maybe get a little mini squat going on to sink those hips a bit. And breathe. Breathing is always important. All right, we'll come to center. We're gonna stretch it out in 4, 3, 2, 1. So just kind of shake it out, step it out a little bit. We're gonna start with that neck. Oh, mine I know is super tight today. So if you've got a tight neck, you're in the right spot. Because we're going to take a little extra care. So the next time that you roll to a shoulder, you're slowly going to hold there. And feel free if you want to keep moving that low body, you can. Keep it warm, or you can just stay still, just whatever you need today. If you want more stretch, place the palm on the side of the head. Just put some pressure on there, not a whole lot. You don't want to hurt the neck, especially this early. You want your whole day to be miserable. And then we'll slowly release that. Just gently roll the other shoulder. And then again, just hold to the side or put some just gentle pressure on the side of the head. And as you exhale, you can get a little deeper, maybe apply a little more pressure. Whew. Oh yeah, super tight. Oh, there we go. Loosen that up here. So roll that chin to center, and you're going to hold to the chest. And again, you can just hold, or you can place hands behind the head and bring those elbows in tight to the head and pull down just gently. And again, standing still, maybe kicking it out, or moving a little side to side. You want to keep that low body warm. And then slowly releasing here, we'll gently look up and then gently roll the shoulders back, look up all the way. And if you want a little bit more here, you can put thumbs under the chin, pushing up gently. I'll slowly release that. You roll a little shoulder to shoulder. Yeah, might be some winces today. Not exactly sure what I did, but my neck is super not happy with me today. Alright, but hey, if your neck's also not happy with you, take a little more time to stretch it, so that'll be great. Alright, take down the shoulders, had enough still time. Get some rolls here, maybe shake it out. Really take some time. We're going to come to center, really get that low back here. We're going to do a lot with our backs holding on to this basket. So bringing the heels and the hips, get those hips back. Slowly fold it over the legs. Hands on the thighs. Maybe grabbing those elbows if you like. Get a little upper back here as well. Nice deep breaths. Slowly come to center. We're going to curl up, pull those abs in tight. Maybe a little roll at the top. Maybe a little side to side. We'll get those feet together. We're going to take care of those knees. Rub those knees. Oh, there we go. Good morning, Barb. We had a good time. We're just into the warm-up. So we'll work those knees a bit. And we'll slowly come up. Hips driving back at the back of that leg. We'll slowly come up. We'll switch sides here. And then come on up. Shake that out. Just get whatever is still tight here. A little side to side. Maybe grab a drink of water before we get going. And then we're going to get to work. So again, you got your laundry basket full of all sorts of items. Just heavy enough that you can hold it, squat with it, deadlift with it, whatever needs to happen. And again, you can take out things as you go along if it gets a little too heavy. That's the beauty of an assortment of items. Alright. So we're going to start out with that deadlift. And it's not so bad that you might not have to go as far to the ground with a basket, depending on the size you got. So just bend those knees, tip them from the hip to pick up that basket. Roll the shoulders back and down. Align those heels under hips. And as you go down, you're just going to be tipping forward, back, and then reaching for the ground. Now, if you don't make it all the way, that's totally fine. You can just drag those hips back. Maybe just go to the knees, abs in as you pull yourself back up. And that's the big thing. You really want those abs to help you. So you're working the back. Exhale, drive it up. But you're not straining the back. Those abs are activated to help you. So as you come up, drive those heels, glutes, squeeze those abs. And again, this is just a lot. Go ahead and tip the knees. The shoulders backing down the whole time. Long spine. Slow and controlled. Get a lot of glute, hamstring, ab. You'll start to feel those arms, feel the upper back. And you're going to feel that low back. If there's any pain or just kind of weird feeling in general, back off for a second, check in. We're going to be here for a while just on this first one. Really get ourselves nice and warm. Got 10 seconds here. And you've got 3, 2, 1, and gently tipping forward. Drive those hips back by the knees. Set that basket down. We'll come up. We'll just kind of check in, make sure that first set, we're doing okay with our back. We got good form. So taking that forward fold, either just stopping at the thighs or actually fold your legs. Check on those legs. Just kind of check in for a second. Make sure everything still feels all right. Next what we're going to do is a sumo deadlift. So the same kind of motion, where you're going to be in that sumo squat kind of form. So you've got really nice wide stance here, toes facing out. So again, up to that wide stance, and this time you'll be tipping forward, coming up. So kind of like a squat, except for the fact that you're really hinging at the hips. You're coming forward, coming up. And same thing, you can go to the knees, if that works better for you, or all the way to the floor. If this gets to you a bit much in the laundry basket, just grab an item from your basket. Like for me, I've got books. And I'm just gonna tip forward, come on up. All right, we are ready. So get yourself situated. If you're picking up that basket, hinging at the hips, bend those knees, pull those abs in to lift it up. And you've got 3, 2, 1, and go. So inhale, you're gonna tip forward. Exhale, feels glutes, abs, nice and tall at the top. Inhale, tip forward. Exhale, drive it up those heels, glutes, squeeze those abs. And keep it going, really squeeze those abs, really squeeze those glutes. If you feel any discomfort in the back, take a second, gently put down that basket, just kind of assess, stretch it out for a little bit. There we go, feeling those legs especially right now. And you're feeling that low back. You should be feeling a little burn happening in that low back. And then getting those arms, those shoulders as you're holding onto this basket. And keep breathing. Got 10 seconds. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Slowly tip forward, set it down. Then coming up, get those hips a bit, maybe kick it out a little. Whew. Man, just got a lot of soreness all over. All right. Yeah, I think yesterday, literally kicking my butt. All right, we're gonna give that back a little break. We're gonna start working on that upper body. So whenever you're ready, we'll grab that basket. And I'll go ahead and demo what we're doing in case you need to remove anything. It gets a bit heavy. So this first one, we're gonna start with a bicep curl. So get that set stance, or if it's a little better for you, split the basket, it might be better in set. You're just gonna curl up, come down. So you've still got those shoulders always in a line. Just kind of curl up to about the bottom of the chest. There we go. You know, I can get it out eventually, and then come back down. So that's where we're at. And you've got 3, 2, 1, and go. So kind of play around with it. And if it gets a bit heavy, again, feel free to gently set it down, bend those knees, hinging at the hips, and take out some of the things that are in your basket. Keep those shoulders, elbows locked, a nice line here. Whew. Slow and controlled. That basket's quite heavy, so not going to be going fast with this one. Nice steady breaths. We'll be here for a while. I've got nice long exercises today. Really get them down. Nice neutral chin, neutral neck here. Keep those abs tight, soft knees. You've got 10 more seconds. You've got 3, 2, 1. A little breather. You can either just hold that basket down or actually put it down again really carefully. Bend those knees, hinging at the hips so you've got that long spine still. The next thing we're taking it to is a high pull. So this one, this time the elbows come more out as you go down. So again, your elbows are coming out as you bring that basket up. And if that's not working, grab that one object or two objects here and pull up, elbows out, and come back down. So that's the move. Lock those abs, soft knees. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, pull. Inhale down. So obviously lots of shoulder here. And you get tops of the shoulders, backs of shoulders. Got some rear deltoid. Got a little bit in the upper, so a little bit in the traps. And you're going to go down a little bit in the back as well. And then just general arm workout. So getting a bit of everything with this one. And as always, if it's ever actually uncomfortable, not just like, ooh, it's hard, but feels a little weird, feeling some strain, some twinges, go ahead, gently set whatever you got down, readjust that weight. No pain, no gain is not a motto that we have in Shredded. Want to take care of our body and listen to it if it's telling you something. Keep it going, we're almost there. Got 10 seconds. And you've got 3, 2, 1, and 10. We're gently going to set that basket down. Again, hinging at the hips, abs in. Whew. Making sure you're actually bending from the hips, not the middle of your back. Just a good pro lifting, setting thing down, anything kind of tip for all life. All your life. Little roll side to side, pulling down, take care of those shoulders, take care of that neck, shake it out a little bit. Whew. There we go. All right, we're gonna backs the arms and some more back, this time with our row. So setting up just like you would for a deadlift, with heels, knees, hips in a nice line. Taking from the hip, and grab that basket. So if you're a row, some options. You're gonna hold the bottom of that deadlift, really lock those abs, really have those hips drive back, and then pull that basket up into the rib cage. That gives you a lot. You can stand up, and then pull up, stand up. If you need next level, which again, this is the next level, if you're very comfortable with this move, comfortable with the weight you've got, you're gonna pull up from the floor. But again, that's very much only if you really have that move down and you feel confident in it, but you're not going to hurt your back. Otherwise, stay here. Or add a little stand, hip hinge, stand, hip hinge. So there are all your options. Play around with it. You've got some time. And we're going to start this off in 3, 2, 1, and go. And I'll show all the options as well here while we're going along. It's got option 1. Option 2, where you add that stand. There we go. Option 2, where you add the stand after the row. And option 3, where you're going to stay down and just pull up in the rib cage. And a little front view here. You're driving those elbows back and behind as much as possible. So you're really getting in between the shoulder blades, bottom of the shoulder blade, get back to the shoulders. You are getting some low back, but again, no pain. So you're getting rhomboids, you're getting rear deltoids, getting some lat muscles, you're getting those triceps. Just a bit of everything with this move. All right, got 10 seconds. You got 3, 2, 1. We'll very slowly set that basket down. Just give ourselves a chance to check out that back. That little forward fold, that's just hands and thumbs. Or a little side to side. Folding over those legs. Got all sorts of options. You got upper back getting tight from all that. You can grab those elbows and really hang over the legs. And as much as you can, try not to round that low back. A little side to side. Alright, slowly coming up. Whew. Got that neck. No head rushes today. Alright, a little drink of water if you need. Whew. Okay, we're going to take it back to those biceps. So we're going to do 2 more sets of biceps and high pull here. So 2 more sets of biceps, high pull. Now, if it's getting a lot with the basket, again, grab that one thing out of the basket, high pull. You can have 2 things for biceps or 1 thing curling down the middle. So those are your options. Start with biceps, so get yourself ready. Very carefully picking up whatever you're choosing to pick up right now. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So curl at the bottom of the chest. Inhale, coming down. Soft knees, strong core. Very gently in. If anything's feeling weird, uncomfortable, twinges, or strain, back off on the weight. Take a little stretch break. Getting closer. Got 10 seconds here. You got 3, 2, 1, and time. Taking those high pulls. Again, we're coming up. Elbows come up the side here as you pull up. So you're a little bit on the tops of shoulders. And we're going to start that off in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So exhale, pull up. So we're going to toss the shoulders. Getting general arm strength back to the shoulders. A little tricep, bicep in here as well. Keep breathing. Keep locking those abs, but softening the knees. Got 10 seconds. You got 3, 2, 1, and time. And just very gently step forward. Drop that down. Whew. All right, we're just going to take a little mini break. If you don't want that mini break, you can keep holding on to whatever you've got. Keep that tension going on the muscles. But if you need that break, take it. Then we're doing 1 more set. So you've got biceps and that high pull coming together. And we're going to start that set here in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little bicep curl. Whew. Elbows and shoulders in a line. There we go. Should get some good burn here. Nice and stacked, nice and tall. Keep breathing. 10 seconds. And you got 3, 2, 1. And time. We'll shake out here. Roll a little side to side. We're going to do that high pull. We're going to take that high pull in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull it up. Coming on down. Tension out of the neck as much as possible. Shoulders relatively relaxed. Getting closer to you, hold those abs. Got 10 seconds. You've got 3, 2, 1, and time. We'll slowly tip from the hip, then on over. Whew. Those shoulders and rush. Get that neck if needed. We're pulling down. Rub it out, shake it out. Yeah, definitely feeling that burn in there. For sure. All right. There we go. That's nice. Okay. All right, we're going to take it back into the back. So we're going to be doing alternating this time with deadlift row. And again, really listen to your body. Feel free to do it with just body weight if it gets you a lot with any sort of object whatsoever. So don't feel like you got to push yourself that way if you're starting to feel some pain and actual discomfort here. So we're going to start out with those deadlifts. So we deadlift, sumo deadlift, row, just 2 times through for that one. Okay, there we go. I know I got to get myself psyched up for this. All right. Okay, we've got heels, knees, hips in line. Drive those hips back. Drive those heels. Start with that deadlift, either going to the knees or to the floor. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So inhale, really drive those hips, bend the knees. Nice long. Exhale, heels, glutes, abs, squeezing in. Inhale, slowly to the forward. Got a nice long line of spine. Exhale, squeeze those abs, protect that back, and really just drive that butt back. I can't say that enough, and I say it a lot already, right? So really drive that butt back. That's going to keep that low spine long. When we start rounding it in a bit, is where we get some of the problems. Also, typically that mid back is a problem, but also not driving those hips back enough and rounding in that low back becomes an issue. So really drive those hips back. Keep breathing. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Nice neutral neck. You've got 10 seconds. Yeah, a lot of glute and hamstring while you're here as well, so getting legs as well with this deadlift. And time, we'll just very slowly set that basket down. Just check in, make sure everything's still feeling okay. Do a little forward fold, just a little mini one, just make sure your back's still feeling all right. Next up is that sumo deadlift. So this one we're got those toes will angled out nice and wide. Little plie squat we got nice and wide. Whew, we're going to see that 3rd position squat. Plie pretty much means squat. Just saying it twice. So when you've got it, we're going to tip from the hip, grab that basket wherever you got it. And we're going to take this in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. A little inhale, tip forward. Exhale, drive those heels, shoulders back and down. Really get that long spine. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze those abs. So you're getting arm workout here, holding on that basket. Shoulder workout. Lats going down the back, low back, hips, glutes, abs. So it's a really good full body workout here. It's one of the reasons why I love the deadlift so much. And again, really listen to that back. It's talking to you, back off, take a stretch break. Got 10 seconds. basket down. Check down everything, step it out. Again, that forward fold goes in from the hip. You're going to stop with the thighs. You're going all the legs. Just make sure everything's okay. You're going to take it to those rows next. So remember, you have the option of just going the knees at the bottom of that deadlift pose, going all the way to the bottom of that dead pose for the next level, or you need a little bit less, adding in a stand, row, stand. Always remember to really tip those hips. All right, all the options there. You've got 3, 2, 1, and go. So find where you need to be today. Wherever you are, really lock those abs. We'll drive those hips back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. We'll drive those elbows. Nice neutral neck. Keep pulling those abs in. Got 10 seconds here. Whew. Okay, got 3, 2, 1, and time. Really carefully setting down. Again, we'll check in on that back. Got one more time through with it all. That deadlift, sumo squat deadlift, or sumo deadlift rather. Sumo deadlift, and your rows. All right, we got this. We totally got this. Just one more set. All right. Whew. Okay, deadlifts to start. So lining up those heels, knees, hips, tipping from the hip. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll tip forward. Exhale, drive it up. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze those abs. And again, hitting those knees or the floor. Whatever works the best for you right now. Wherever you are, long spine, proud chest, neutral neck. Just thinking apple under the chin the whole time. It's nice and neutral. Right, this is your best set yet. You've got 10 seconds. You got 3, 2, 1. All right. If you need to check on your back, go for it. Otherwise, get those feet nice and wide. Shoulders back and down. We're going to start this off. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tip from the hip. Exhale, squeeze glutes, abs, proud chest, long spine, apple under the chin. You've got 10 seconds here. And you've got 3, 2, 1, and time. Stepping in carefully, and again, take a little break to assess, or we'll jump right into those rows. You can always jump in whenever you need to. So line it up whenever you're ready. You've got heels, knees, hips. There we go. And a line. Whew. Row time. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll drive in those ribs. Pull those abs in tight. Whew. Do what you got. Elbows in tight, abs in tight, squeeze all the things. you out here. Got 10 seconds. And you've got 3, 2, 1. Whew. And time. We did it. All right. Tip from the hip. Set that down. Take a second to check in. Whew. All right. Side to side. Get that neck a bit. Down to the mat. So we're going to sit down, do some stuff with the objects in our laundry basket. So grab a drink if you need to before we head down to the mat. Okay, so for this one, okay, you've got your heels down. You can cross them. You can even lift them if you want some more challenge. Start with the heels down, a little lean back, and keep that spine real long here. Pulling those abs in. You're going to be twisting. And adjust the laundry basket if you need it. So you're twisting to one side, twist to the other. You're stacking or just setting those objects down. Whatever works. Got there on that laundry basket. Can't quite get the distance yet today. So you're twisting, getting those items from one side, then twisting to get them back. Now it's really important. They're not really slouching over. That puts a lot of strain on the spine. Your shoulders and hips are staying pretty stacked. You're just twisting side to side, keeping that chest forward, lining things up. And whew, we're going to do a minute. So just kind of get whatever, maybe you'll get 2 sets, maybe 1 set. Do whatever you can do here in that minute. You've got 3, 2, 1, and go. So twisting to one side as much as you can, staying lined up. Whew. Little lean back, nice long spine. All right. Ooh, it's so light for the books. Got some super heavy and some super light, which is good. You want to mix. It's a good challenge. Whew. Keep that nice aligned spine. If this gets to be a bit much on that spine, feel free to clasp the hands and just do a little side to side. Don't feel like you need to reach over. If you're feeling any discomfort, cut it out. All right, we just got 20 seconds. See what I can do. Whew. I don't know if I can make it. Okay, got 10. Let's try to get everything back in the basket. Okay, official time. If you're like me and you need everything back in right now, go for it. Whew. Okay, burn a little breather. So you're either going to grab behind those hamstrings and round in to get that low back, or if it works for you, you're going to cross the legs and you can actually reach forward, a little forward fold here. Just finding where you need to be. Oh, and it's actually plank time. Congratulations, you officially made it. Plank time, it'll take a nice long stretch, especially for that back. We did a lot with the back today, so we're going to make sure we take care of it. And plank, if you've got a sturdy laundry basket, you can plank on your laundry basket. If that's not the case, a regular plank, wall plank, chair, high or low, find whatever plank you need. As usual, a minute 30 of fun. Whew, okay. We'll see if this laundry basket's sturdy enough. I might go back down. Seems pretty all right though. Okay, we're gonna start this off in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you're on the toes, you're really squeezing those quads. Wherever you are, you're pulling abs in, letting that head float forward. And you're squeezing the glutes, even if you're on the knees, on the wall. If you are on your knees, making sure you've got that real long spine. So you're trying not to sink. You don't want to sink. You don't want to pop those hips too high. You've got to air though. Popping your hips up is the way to go because that doesn't put any undue pressure on your back. And if you need a little breather, you can always bring those hips up and then reset. You hit your first 30, so you change up little toe taps, or if you want to do shoulder taps, which I'm not going to demo in this position, Your shoulder taps, you can do little toe taps to the front like little mountain climbers. You can do a side plank, whatever you need. Change up as needed. Just check in, make sure you're not sinking. If you are, pop up those hips, reset, the head foot forward, keep squeezing those abs in. You hit your second 30, so we're almost there. Less than 30 seconds now. Steady breathing, relax neck. Squeeze out things. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly setting down here. Whew. All right, it is time to stretch out. If it works for you, we're going to bring those knees wide on the mat. Fingertips reaching forward, setting that wide in your child's pose. If it's a lot to do on knees, go ahead, stand up and do that downward dog on a wall or chair. We've got your hips back, long back, chest into a form. Inhale, slowly make it to our hands and knees, a little tabletop. Once you get there, really focusing on letting that belly sag. It's going to take some pressure off that low back. Also, this is a great one if for ever you or someone you know throws out their back. This is a really good place to be. Tabletop, letting that belly sag. Takes a lot of pressure off. If that hasn't happened to you, awesome. I hope it never does, because it is vicious. Alright, so take that pressure off that low back, since again it did so much. And now from there we're going to pull those abs in, round in, push to the palms for a cat pose. We're just going to hold for a few breaths. So now we're getting those shoulders, the neck. Also did a lot of work today. And slowly come to center. We'll let the head hang. We're just going to roll a little side to side. Coming to center. We'll tuck the toes. We're going to drag those heels back, hips up for your down dog. Spread those fingers. Push through the knuckle pads to support the wrist. Sink that chest for the toes. Sink into the shoulders. Really breathe. And then we'll bend the knees slowly. Walk those hands back. When you make those toes, we're going to keep our forward fold. Grabbing the elbows this time. Really let that upper body hang. Relax into it. So you stretch the upper back. You let that neck loosen up. And also take care of the low back. Pull abs in. We're slowly going to curl up. Just one at a time. Let the neck loose all the way up. Roll the shoulders a bit. Gonna stretch out the hips as well, all tighten that low back, right? So we're just gonna make sure we're super safe today. So we'll bring one foot behind the other, and then that same arm is going to come up and over. And that hand, your fist, it can be on the hips, wherever you need to be. And really breathe. So getting the hips down to that knee, down to the side. Slowly coming off that side. Taking it to the other side. Real gentle, relaxed shoulders. And an inhale coming up. Step with those feet. We're going to get a nice big inhale, big arms coming up. Exhale, squeeze those shoulders. Open the chest. Palms to middle. And we made it. Team, well done. Thanks for joining. Always like using random household objects to get stuff done. It's fun. Hope you had a good time. Thank you so much for joining, Barb. And I will see you tomorrow. Yes, I will see you all tomorrow for a core workout. Have a great day. See you soon.